Okay, so we have read volumes 1 through 8 of the Sesame Street Treasury, featuring Jim Henson's Sesame Street Muppets. And this is volume 9. Now this looks like an octopus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder why he is on volume 9. Because it is starring the number 9. That is, this many is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I'm sure we'll find out. And the letters M, N, N, and O. Maybe it's because it's a marine animal in the ocean. I suspect an octopus starts with O as well. So these books by the Children's Television Workshop and Funkin' Wagnalls Inc. were a limited edition press. I don't know that it was officially limited edition, but I know they only did it the 1983 that I have seen. It is related to Sesame Street, but you don't have to have seen the show to enjoy it. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to read parts. Part of it's because it's pretty long, but also because I really hope that they're going to print this again. So maybe you can get your own copy. I got mine secondhand from the internet. And it's a really great quality that I got. The one I grew up with is a little, a little rough to wear. But here we go. Let's start reading. Now first, we're going to do the alphabet song, just like we do on the others. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yay! Alright, just full of fun Sesame Street characters. Like the other books, this came from a bookmobile. That's a traveling library. Volume 9. I have the other 8 already recorded, and I plan to do the rest of the series. I think there's 15. I always keep forgetting to look and count. But it is starring the number 9 and the letters M, N, and O. Alright, let's see. Alright, now a lot of people worked really hard on this content, so I'm going to read all their names. I know that part might be less interesting, but these people, if without them, we wouldn't have this book. So it was written by Linda Bove with the National Theatre of the Deaf, Michael Frith, Jocelyn Gunnar, Emily Perl Kingsley, Sharon Lerner, Jeffrey Moss, Liane B. Onish, Norman Stiles, Pat Tornborg, Daniel Wilcox, and as always, I'm probably butchering names, I'm so sorry. Illustrated by Rick Brown, Tom Cooke, Mel Crawford, Robert Dennis, Larry DiFiori, Mary Grace Eubank, Michael Frith, Dave Gantz, Joe Mathieu, Marc Nadel, Michael J. Smollin, Maggie Swanson, with photographs by Neil Selkirk and the Viewmaster International Group. Parts of this are copyrighted as early as 1973 through 1983. The number of years in between. Alright, so we're going to do Ernie, and the letter M. Hey kid, who, me? One day when Ernie was eating his lunch in the park, he heard a mysterious voice. Shh, not so loud. How'd you like to buy this terrific letter M? A letter M? What would I ever do with a letter M? I apologize, that is not Ernie's voice. Well, suppose you want to put some mustard on that sandwich, and you want to know what letter mustard begins with. Well, you just look at your letter M, and there you have it. Ooh, he's got this letter M. But I don't like mustard on peanut butter sandwiches. You don't? Well, suppose you were about to have a glass of that milk, and you wanted to know what letter milk begins with. You just take out your letter M. But I'm having orange juice for lunch. Oh my goodness. You are? Well, how about dessert? I'll bet they have some nice marshmallows in there. Nope. Macarons? Nope. Muffins with marmalade? Nope. Marble cake? Nope. Oh my goodness. Malted? Nope. Maple sugar? Nope. Macadamia nuts? Nope. Okay. I give up. What are you having for dessert? This nice, big, fat watermelon. A watermelon? Watermelon begins with W. Well, there's an M for melon. Hey, kid. How'd you like to buy this terrific W? Letter W. Oh, my goodness. He's trying to say a flip over the M. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to say, though, that is some real amazing space bending. Do you think that this giant watermelon could fit in that little baggie? Not normally, no, but it's a special place. All right, so now we're going to talk about something with an M. It's a magnifying glass. What is a magnifying glass? What is a magnifying glass? A magnifying glass is a special tool. A magnifying glass makes things look bigger. All right. I'll go ahead and read all this. When you make something look bigger, you are magnifying it. How do you use a magnifying glass? Here's an example of what a magnifying glass looks like. You hold it up to your eye and look through the glass part. Have you ever used a magnifying glass? They're really handy. And if you're looking at something tiny, definitely. You look at whatever you want to see bigger. What do things look like through a magnifying glass? Look at the next page. Here is a picture of a magnifying glass. Here's a picture of somebody's hand. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is a picture of the same hand through a magnifying glass. Look, the fingers are different sizes. Here is a picture of some stamps. Ooh, look, here's a picture of the same stamps through a magnifying glass. So this talks about how you can make your own kind of magnifying glass. That you can do a glass on the table, put a stamp or something behind it, and then look through it half full of water. So you could try that at home. Do ask your trusted adult before you do that, though, because glasses can be easy to break. All right, here's some action words. It's interesting that we're introducing that at this point. So, Ernie can laugh. Bert can cry. Hoo, 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 hoo. Generally, you laugh when you're happy and you cry when you're sad, but not always. Bert can climb. Ernie can slide. Do you play on a slide? I always loved slides when I was little. Ernie can kick. What kind of ball is that? It's a football. And if you're not American, that's an American football. Bert can hit. He's using a baseball bat to hit a baseball. Ernie can push. Bert can pull. They're working together for the big doggy. All right, here's a poem about yourself. You can see the different colors match with our friends. We're going to go ahead and move right past that. Here's Oscar's Grouch puppets. Look, this is an activity you could do. Now make sure that you work with a trusted adult and that it's an old sock and not a new one. So Oscar's Grouch puppets. Now let's see. What did I do with that old sock? Here it is. Now I'll show you how to make a Grouch makes us puppet. First, stuff some old rags or paper into the toe of the sock. Then cut out a piece of cardboard shaped like this. Now fold it like this, so you can have the mouth part. And put it into the heel of the sock. You can glue it, sew it, or staple it so it stays there. I would say probably don't staple it, but glue, or maybe if you have your trusted adult sewing, you could do that. Now, so far your puppet should look like this, and here comes the good part. You don't necessarily need to look in the trash for these bits, but look around your trash can and find stuff like old yarn and string and buttons and bits of cloth and ping pong balls or anything you think would be good to decorate your puppet. You can glue them on or sew them on. This is definitely an activity with your trusted adult. Here are some of the Grouch puppets I made. Look, Oscar, I made one too. All right, let's see here. Ooh, look at that. It's got a mustache and teeth. Looks like it's got buttons for nostrils. Ooh, and horns. This one's wearing glasses, and he put on little giraffe-looking things. This one looks kind of like a mouse. And this looks like an elephant. I like this one's got big, bushy side hair. Now, why did you have to go and ruin a perfectly good, ratty old sock? Brother, some people just don't understand. Say bye-bye to Oscar, Snickums. Oh, look, hers looks so friendly. And his are so grumpy. How fun. You can make all kinds of different faces and then make them talk. All right. Okay, so here's mood food. So you could make different faces with your food. I'm not going to read it, but I'm just going to show it on the screen. It's a fun idea. And because we want to make sure we do get the letter N in, so we're going to say N, uppercase and lowercase. Oscar's favorite N word. Now that's what I call a really nice nail, Norbert. The nail's as big as those ants. That's a neat necktie, Ned. Is it new? No, Nina, it is not new. Oh, that tie's almost as big as he is. I'm Oscar the Grouch, and I'm going to show you something that starts with the letter N. Just turn the page. Look, Natasha, a nickel. That's nifty, Nolan. Ooh, everybody's got N names. Ho, ho, ho. What is it? It's nothing. Nothing starts with the letter N, and nothing is all I'm going to show you in this book, 'cause I hate the yucky alphabet. Now don't bother me anymore. Goodbye. Nothing? Nothing. Nope, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oscar. You're so naughty. And that's another N word. Oh, here's a profile for Hairy Monster. Home 456 Sesame Street. Favorite food? Monster muffins. I wonder what's in monster muffins. Do like muffins. Favorite drink? Monster malted. Best friend? Prairie Dawn. Oh, that's great. They're both best friends with each other. Do you have a best friend? That's so nice. Pet Fuzzy the kitten. Well, makes sense because he's hairy and they're fuzzy. Pet peeve, chairs that break when he sits on them. Ooh, I feel that way in them. Favorite activities, lifting barbells, growing pretty flowers. See, you can be tough and flowers too. Favorite saying, family dinners are really great. We eat the food and then the plate. Ooh, that does sound like a monster. Oh, we're going to learn some Spanish. Each of these books has a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of sign language. So here's the Spanish. And like always, my Spanish is not great. I learned it in school, but it's been quite a while. I will try. If you are interested in learning Spanish, there's plenty of other people on YouTube and really great apps for learning it. But it's music time, so tiempo para música. Say it in Spanish. Trombone, trombone. Piano, piano. Bongos, bongos. Flauta dulce, dulce, recorder. Maracas, maracas. Pandereta, tambourine. Platillos, cymbals. Guitarra, guitar. Triangulo, triangle. Ding, 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 ding. Have you played any of these instruments? I know you can make your own maracas, and those are fun. All right, we're going to count to 9 with the count. Do you want to have some fun? Come fly with me, and we will count the flying saucers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 flying saucers. Oh, it is marvelous. Oh, I don't think that's how you're supposed to ride a rocket, Count. But I guess you're a vampire, so you can do what you want. 9 spaceships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's learn our spaceship. Let's learn what our cover image was all about over here. During his summer vacation at the beach, Ernie decided to take swimming lessons. Ooh, that's smart. My little monsters are going to learn how to swim next summer. It's definitely a really great skill to have. And what a wonderful instructor he had. Octavia Octopus, champion swimmer, taught Ernie to do the breaststroke. That's the one that kind of looks like you're rolling a bowl. And you've got frog legs. Oh no, that's freestyle. Breaststroke is this one. I always forget them. The backstroke. It's been a long time since I learned to swim. That's on your back. The crawl and the butterfly. She taught him how to tread water, which is really important. That's how you stay afloat and when you stay still. And how to swim very fast and for a very long time. Ooh, that's really good for survival. Yes. Octavia told Ernie that there was only one problem with his style. Not enough arms. Oh, I guess learning from an octopus, that would be a problem, huh? Because he's only got the 2 arms and 2 legs. All right, we're going to learn a little bit of sign language. Now, what sign language is, it is a language in which you don't use your voice. It is for people who are deaf or maybe have trouble speaking, and is a great way for them to communicate. If you look at someone and they're doing motions with their hands or their body, they might be using sign language. Now, this sign language is part of what's called American Sign Language, and it's also from 1983, so it could be a little outdated, but in general, it's going to be accurate and give you an idea of what it is. Sign language in other countries Has the same sort of idea, but it was made in other countries. So here's neighborhood. So let's see here. So we have that, and then we go like out. We have grocer, so that's the food. And oh, it's like you're putting stuff in a bag. So policeman, so it's kind of you're showing the star, a badge. So the letter carrier, so he's got a letter and he's carrying it in a bag. The sanitation worker picks up the trash and kind of throws it in a container, can. It's the trash person. We have little pictures, I love the pictures. A plumber. I'm not sure what that is. Guess she's trying to do her fingers together. And I'm gonna get closer so you can see the picture of what she's doing with her hands. And dentist, she'll work it on the teeth. It looks kind of like the bag is basically like the work sign here. Barber, cut the hair. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to bump everything. So that's fun. Oh, look at how many things in this picture can you sign? There's a barber and a grocer and a dentist. All kinds of things. And there's animals we've already learned about. I think we've learned birds before. Maybe not pigeon, I can't remember. But don't cross the street when the traffic light is red. See, she's got the signs right there. All right. So this one's about color. And there's hats. Oh my goodness. I think we're going to read this one. I like this one. The mystery of the missing hat. I'm looking up. Whoop. I'm looking down. Woo. Let's see. Let's have a guest. Pooah. Doo 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 doo. Are you going to look up? Looking up? Looking down. I'm looking for the color brown. Can you find brown in this picture? Somewhere. I'm looking for it everywhere. Aha! I see a big brown bear. I think a big brown bear with big brown shoes. He does have big brown shoes, don't he? Oh no, uh-oh, I think he's got the blues. Look, he's crying. He's sad. Excuse me, bear, but why the tears? Now, if you're a Muppet or a puppet, you can talk to bears. But if you're a real live person, do not talk to bears. Do not approach wild animals. This is a story, and that is okay, but not in real life. The big brown bear cries, "It's my ears. They're cold without my big brown hat. I lost it, and that is that. Oh, don't be sad, for help is here. We'll find your big brown hat. Don't fear. We're looking up. We're looking down. We're looking for a hat that's brown. Can you find the brown hat in the picture? Can you? Let's see. Well, I'm pretty sure they don't mean his brown hat. That's his hat that matches his coat. Let's see here. A green hat. A blue hat. Can you see the brown hat? I don't see one. There's a yellow hat and a red hat. Let's see here. A pink hat. An orange. Oh, it's a bird hat. We found it. He doesn't have to cry anymore. We found his hat. Oh, he'll be so happy. All right. The story of the 9 dragons. I love the colors on these dragons, but I think this story's a little long for me. There's a lot going on. Oh my goodness. All kinds of things in the story. Oh, and there's feathers. Oh, and they're going and doing other things. Okay. All right, let's talk about O, because remember, this is the M-N-O book. Oh, Little O and Big O look the same, and poems of Grover have O's in them. They don't start with them, but they're in there. Grover, see there's the O, knows, there's an O, his O's.
Hello, I, Grover, am going to tell you some poems all about 3 friends of mine, and their names all begin with the letter O. I like Ogden Ox. He is really neat.
Oh, look at his bow tie.
Except when he's dancing and steps on my feet.
Oh my goodness. That does seem like that would be a problem.
Olive the octopus has many charms.
Oh yes. And what a beautiful teal color Olive the octopus is. And look at the green turtle, sea turtle.
Except when she hugs me with all of her arms.
Oh my goodness. Olive, that's a lot of hugging. Hugs, you need to listen to someone. It's their body. Oh, says the little seahorse.
Ollie the ostrich is very well bred.
Oh, look at his legs.
Except when he's tired and sits on my head.
Oh my goodness, looks like he's sitting on your body, but still that is very rude.
Well, those are all the O poems I have for today. I do not think I'm going to do any more for a long, long time. Goodbye.
Oh, his back probably hurts from the ostrich. Oh my. And just as always, do not approach wild animals. Even at the zoo, ostriches can be dangerous. They normally don't sit on people. They have big claws. So you want to listen to the adults around you, particularly the zookeeper if you're at the zoo, and stay away from wild animals. Oh, here's a little nursery rhyme to close this one out. This one is The Mouse and the Clock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1 and down he run. Hickory dickory dock. You've probably heard longer versions where they do all of the hours. But I bet you don't have a mouse of Bert and Ernie being the mouse and the clock. He's going to fall over. Goodness grief. Alright, and that's the end. Didn't Hairy Monster's mood food make you feel happy? That make you happy, Oscar?
Happy? I'd rather feel grouchy, be grouchy. And in Volume 10, when I choose a bet, or I will be in Volume 10 when I choose a bet.
Oscar, you are determined to be grouchy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there we are. We're at the end. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be doing the other volumes, just not quite yet. I'm going to put them all in a playlist, so any of the ones I do have, you can see all together. Thank you so much for listening, and you have a great day.